Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Will from California State Roleplay, and today I'm going to be going over how to use our CAD system. So first up, you're going to want to go to the Discord, and you're going to see in the community starting point, there's a channel called CAD MTT here. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click this link, but I'm just going to copy it for the purpose of this video, but just click it usually, and you're going to type it in here. Now, if you already have a Rocket CAD account, then you can just go straight into the CAD. However, most likely you won't. So what you're going to do is just create an account. I already have one, so I'm going to log in. Once you've logged in, if you already had an account, it will just bring you straight to the CAD. However, if you had to make an account, then you're just going to click join another community, and you're going to type in Cali CSRP like that. It's that one there. It's just Cali CSRP, and you just click join the community. It's going to take a couple seconds to load, and you should be in. So what you're going to do is just click begin patrol, and you should have your departments. Most likely you won't have the police department unless you're in a police department. If you're a volunteer officer, you can just request that and request CAD as well as your whitelisted department that you're in. So just click on Civ, server 1. You need an identifier. This is sort of what they're going to identify as you in game. This is mainly for if you're a police officer, but you know, let's just do it anyway. We're not going on duty as a police officer, and then you can select a district. I'm just going to select Blaine County because that's sort of where I am, begin patrol. So we're just going to click create, and there's a complete setup or a quick setup. For the purposes of today, I'm just going to click a quick setup. Click that, and then you type in the name of your RP character, press enter on the keyboard, and it will create a persona. You can then click on your character. You can upload a mugshot, which I do have one here that is pretty poorly taken, but hey ho. Then personal information, you can just fill out this sort of stuff. I already have an account called Will Parks, so just there you go. Nice unique name. And there you go. It's also got the licensing center, vehicle center, and firearm center. So this is all super easy to set up. So let's say you have a vehicle in the game. So I'm just going to spawn one in right now, just like a basic sort of vehicle. So just go vehicle related options. Oh god, the UX menu. Vehicle spawner. I'm just going to spawn like a really basic baller. There you go. You got one spawned in here. I'm just going to change the time of the game as well. It's afternoon, so we can see a bit better. Right. So you see the number plate here. It's 60DS7977. So what you do is you go here, add vehicle, and S7D60977. That's probably wrong, but you know, it's the demonstration video. You'd put the model number or the model name. So as you can see, when we spawned it, it is a baller. So you just go in here and you click baller. Primary color, carbon black. Secondary color is black. Don't know exactly, but whatever. Classic color. Registration status, you can take this to whatever you want. I'm just going to put expired, spice it up a little. And then the insurance status, I should put no insurance. And there we go. Now we've registered a vehicle on our CAD, and that means if you're pulled over in this vehicle, then the officer can see sort of like what's happened to it and the status it's in. Firearm center is pretty simple. You can just click in here. There's a carbine rifle, and then enter color, just like stock. So stock is just, you know, no color change to it. So the default color. Medical profile is pretty important. You can just fill this all out here. Judicial center is literally just what the officers will put, and that will be if you've been arrested or jailed. That's how they do that. Licensing center, you can select a license type. If you have a boating, hunting, firearm license, for example, you can add that in. So I have a firearm license. You can add any of these. It's probably recommended that you do. The main one that you really want to do is the driver's license. You just have a valid driver's license. And that's about it for the civilian version of the CAD. So I'm now going to move on to the police version. What we're going to want to do for the police version of the CAD is just click begin patrol again. And this time we're going to select police department. Now if you're a volunteer officer, you can work without the CAD. However, it is recommended that you use it. To get it, you just need to go into the request CAD in the volunteer officer Discord and just request it there, and they'll add it for you. So what you're going to do is On police department, roleplay, you're going to put in your identifier. So for now, I'm just going to put 1SO2, we'll see. Obviously I'm not, but whatever, this is a test video. I'm going to select Blaine County Sheriff's Office and then the district that you're controlling in, which is once you're in this police officer unit, if you're going on duty, you're just going to click in service. That means that other units can see how many people are online. What you're now going to do is just set yourself to available, busy, unavailable. So if you're taking a call, be busy. You have to like go for whatever reason. Unavailable, out of service, completely no. And then available is what most people will be on. So available is to take 911 calls, which are obviously in the 911 channel on our Discord here. So what you're going to do now is you're going to, if you're, let's say, pull someone over, you're going to look up their name. So you can search person, search vehicle, or patrol map. So you're going to search a person, search their name. Let's just do the wheel clock one. And here we go, it comes up with their name. You can add notes to them. So let's say, I don't know, thief. You wouldn't actually add that, but if you need to add a note to this person, you can. And that's what other police officers can see. You can suspend their license if you really want, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. You can write them a citation here. So this is like a trafficking ticket. And you can then issue that to them. You can write them a warning. You can write an arrest up for them, which is pretty important. You don't necessarily need all the stuff in the pink because that is automated fields, and you don't always have to do the blue stuff, but you do have to put their name, their arrest location, and basically what they get arrested for. You can write them a warrant as well, so warrant for their arrest, and you only need to put in their name for that, but we recommend stuff. You can also see their registered vehicles, so you got this caller. You can add trafficking history, you can write a fix-it ticket for them, etc, etc. You can look up their firearms that they have here. There we go. So that's basically using the police version of the CAD. And one last thing that's not really in the CAD, but if you want to go for a 911 call, what you need to do is, let's say someone called 911 in game, so it's just 911 test. And you need to get to them. Let's just go over here for the example. You're going to go into the Discord. As you can see, it will come up in the Discord. And there's a response code here. So the response code is 1. They go generally up to about 9 or 12. So as you can see, the response code here is 1. So what you're going to do is you're just going to do T/resp and then 1. And then a waypoint will be set to the situation of where 911 is called. Now you just need to drive over to the situation and then deal with it accordingly. Thank you for watching this video on how to set up the CAD, and I hope this helps you a lot.